Hello everyone and welcome to the April update for the layout. Just taking a quick break from building the station area, just to give you a quick update of why there hasn't been a part 2 to the series. As you can see over this side, now that the top layer has been taken off, the platforms have actually been extended. They originally come to about here, but I've obviously extended them around the corner a little bit. When I was having a little running session, I was testing out some of the old Pullman coaches I had and found that I couldn't even get like 4 or 5 in the platform time we got the two scenery levels on top, and this just wasn't enough for me, and even they didn't even fit into the passing loop. Now I want to run a good 6 or 7 carriages per train and stuff like that, and obviously if they don't fit into the passing loop, then what's the point in having a passing loop? You might as well, they just become irrelevant if your trains are too big for them. So I've extended these round the corner. As you can see, it's given me an extra carriage length or so, which is better than nothing. I can fit a good 8 wagon container train in here and 10 like hoppers in there as well, along with an engine, which is a good amount of what I'm actually going to run. So at the moment the layout is a bit of a mess. I will be having to clear up pretty damn soon, cleaning all the track up, and then hopefully be coming at you with a running session. But for now all of the point motors have been done. The point to the right of this shot still remains at the back of the station area. Again, I've used the Traintronic point motors. I'm sticking with them because they're reliable as hell, and I like the slow motion action that they've got. So these all have been wired up to the switchboard. I'm going to add one extra hole about here, I think, rather than put it onto a new board. I'm going to add an extra hole just for this one over here, because obviously that layout has changed. Now the reason why I'm putting that back switch onto the same switchboard as the Now the main reason I'm putting that point motor onto the switchboard that does the station area is because I'm not entirely happy with this area over here. Now, as you can see, we have a yard area at the moment with 2 what will be passenger sidings over there, but I don't know if this is the final idea that I want to go with. I know it's a shame to keep pulling up the track and taking it back down. It doesn't do the track any favours. Nor the baseboards or anything like that, but I don't see the point in having a yard when you have a 16-lane fiddle yard underneath. It kind of defeats the object. Yes, it'll look good with scenery and stuff like that, but the passing loops that I've got in and the loops in like over here, they're just not long enough for the trains that I want to run, similar to the station. So I need to rethink what I'm going to do here. And also, after watching Cherrham Junction's video of him changing his layout, completely deconstructing it and building the new one, and him drafting ideas, when he talked about the idea of making the layout look like the train line was built around the terrain and not the terrain around the track. And as you can see, a lot of my baseboards, apart from like this raised up section here and obviously the scenery section, a lot of the baseboards are really flat. Now that's all well and good because I can build up above it, but I kind of want some things to drop down. I've got a fair bit of space from the top layer to the bottom layer, so I've got a lot of space to work with. It's not going to be completely deconstructing the whole baseboard. It will just be like cutting bits out and adding, for example, like a river, or like a road bridge or something like that, something that runs underneath. I had the idea of putting in, I didn't mean to zoom in there. I had the idea of putting in a tube station over this side. Obviously that would mean adjusting all the electrics and stuff like that. But then that could possibly run like underneath here and then loop back round. It would just be something different to add into the layout and add like an extra feature. So it's something I'm going to be considering in the future. But apart from that, nothing else has really changed on the layout. I've got a couple of new additions in these pocket wagons and another container wagon at the Ali Pally show last month. I've also ordered the platform edgings from Hatton's. They arrived the other day. They're sitting over there. They came along with the point motors. That was the main reason why I hadn't uploaded a second video, because of the bank holiday and stuff like that. By the time I'd like ordered all of the stuff, that it didn't come over the bank holiday when I wanted to do the work and various things like that. But now I've got these passing loops how I want them. It will still all be covered up, hence why I've put the point motors on top. They're a hell of a lot easier to fit on top than they are underneath, especially when you're limited to space. So I decided to put them on top there. That is going to be undercover. I still want the idea of the town being above the station. But for now, yeah, I thought I'd give you a quick update of how the layout's progressing. It's still, again, slow progress. Work is hectic as ever, so I need to focus on that really. But in any spare time, I am coming out here and spending as much time as I can working on it. But for now, if you guys do enjoy this, feel free to leave a like, comment. Everything is appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next one.